Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day outside. We've got blue skies, and I'm feeling really good because I did a brilliant legs workout today. I'm feeling good. I definitely know that I'm stronger because I've been writing down my workouts and how I'm progressing and adding weight, and yeah, really, really good. But we are dressed to go out for lunch. I told you yesterday I'm going out to meet one of my oldest friends. Like, I've known her since I was 10 or 11. I'll have to check with her. So it's a long time, and we have our birthdays 6 days apart from each other. So we always try and get together to celebrate our birthdays together. So we're going to the Ivy Asia in Mayfair, and I kind of got dressed up, but I've definitely done my makeup. Oh my goodness, the revelation, because I put my contact lenses in before I did my makeup. I could see what I was doing. Like, obviously, when I'm doing my eye makeup, I can't wear my glasses, and so I can never really see what I'm doing. And now I feel like I've actually got my makeup on how I want it to be, and I could see, the detail is incredible. So let's see if I can put you down somewhere and show you what I'm wearing. Hopefully that will work. I'm wearing a twin set. It's a sleeveless twin set from Max Mara. Theory leather jeans or trousers. They're like on a drawstring, so really comfortable if you want to eat. And my Todd's tan suede boots. And I'm taking my Fendi Peekaboo because it's the same colour as my trousers. But most of all, don't know if you've noticed, I've got a side parting. I used to always do a side parting, and then my daughter has always told me that she thinks a side parting is middle-aged because, you know, currently, well, for ages, the trend has been a middle parting. So you've only ever really seen me with a middle parting for the longest time. However, yesterday I did that Zoom with Tom, and we were talking about the trends, or he was telling us about the trends for spring, summer 2024 for hair, like in terms of cut, colour and style. And he was saying that side partings are back in style. We've seen it on the red carpets. I think I mentioned that yesterday. So I thought I would style my hair in a side parting. What do we think? Let me know. And I think it really taps into the mob wife makeup look, which I love. I've never not really done the equivalent of mob wife makeup. I don't think I was ever in style for a long time, and now I'm on trend. Good old London Underground. Delay, delay, delay. Now I'm running late, and she's already there. I texted her because I had Wi-Fi on the Underground, and I let her know. And she's already there. Luckily, she's got her laptop so she can do some work while she's waiting for me. By the way, I always pin my hair back when I'm on the tube, and then take it out when I get to where I'm going. I am home. No, it's only like 4:30, but it's already, you can see, it's so dark. Oh, I'm shattered. All I did was go to the gym and go out for lunch today. I don't know how those ladies that lunch do it. I really don't, because it's exhausting. Anyway, I've come home and we've got some family stuff to take care of. We have to go and see somebody, very sadly, to offer our condolences. So that's kind of what the evening is going to be taken up with. But it was a lovely lunch, just the two of us. We could have chatted for ages. I think we were there for about 2.5 hours. It was a long lunch, but it was good to just sit down and like just literally catch up because we haven't seen each other for a few months. And, you know, organise when we're next meeting up and try and get the husbands together, which we keep saying we haven't done that forever, ever. But the food was yummy. We did like a set lunch, which in theory is £28.50. Really good lunch. Like, I couldn't eat all of it, to be honest. I did, but I was full before I got all the way through it. It was, yeah. And normally with these set lunches, it's either very little food or they just do lots of, I don't know, potatoes and like rice and stuff like that, and not much protein. But this was really protein heavy, really good selection. So, you know, well done to the Ivy Asia, because I was very impressed with their set lunch. We didn't have dessert. Dessert is extra, but we were actually too full. Like I said, I could hardly finish the food that we had. And yeah, really good food. I would definitely recommend. My phone is ringing. Missed it. Don't know who it is. Oh, look at that. Light from the phone. That is going to be our evening. And I will catch up with you guys. I like that light. Scary. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I've got full makeup on. I'm not going to the gym this morning. I'm heading into town and we're going to a shoe event with a shoe brand, Jones. Jones the Bootmakers, I think is their full name. I've been invited, not by the brand actually, but by a friend who is going, and she had a +1. So she's invited me to go along, and I'm very, very excited for that because I haven't been to a press event for a very long time. I've been kind of keeping a low profile. So we're heading into town. I'm very glowy, as you can see. I was a bit worried that maybe it's too shiny, but I did check with my daughter, just dropped her off to school, and I asked her if she thought that I was looking too shiny and should I powder, and she said no, so I'm going to leave it like this. I'll show you what I'm wearing in a minute. I'm wearing a skirt that I bought so long ago that I don't even remember when I bought it. I forgot I had it. I was rooting through my wardrobe over the weekend and realized that I had it. It still had the tags on it. So I've taken the tags off this morning and we're wearing this. But I'm a bit worried about it because it is raining outside and it's a leather skirt. So I'm just a bit worried it's going to get ruined. I might have to wear like a long trench coat or something to try and protect it. But how are we all? Hope we're all really good. We're into the second week of February, and I know that I've missed a week of vlogging, so I'm sorry about that. It's only because I'm having such a quiet time. I'm really trying to kind of recenter and not be running around like a headless chicken and get things done. As you'll have seen in last week's vlog, I did some decluttering while my husband was away, and it just so happens that he's away again this week. Well, for 5 days. So hopefully we'll get some more decluttering done. I did sow the seed of the idea yesterday when he was packing, and I said to him, do you think maybe while you're away I'll declutter another small area? Little bit at a time, but we'll get there. So haven't decided what yet. The shower is done. I realise I haven't shown you the cleared out shower cubicle, but it's looking so good. He's so happy with it as well, which is always a good thing. Other than that, I've been super consistent at the gym. In fact, last week I did 6 days in a row at the gym and ended up then taking, I think, a 2-day rest because I was just exhausted. Today, obviously, I'm not heading to the gym either. So this week I'm having my rest day midweek, which will be, I think, a much more sensible way of doing it because 6 days on the trot is just, it's too much. Better to do 3 days, day off, 3 days. So that's kind of the plan going forward. Plus things are getting busier now as well. There's more things in the diary that I need to go to and attend, whether it's a Zoom call or an actual in-person event or meeting. So I'm going to have to kind of juggle around those things as well because I can't keep putting those things on hold, although I kind of have for the first 5 weeks of this year. I've just made that my priority, and it's been good to do that because it's made sure that I've got into a consistent routine. And now when I have to juggle, I know I'm not going to kind of just forego it. I'm actually going to just find another way to make sure that I'm consistent. So I'm rambling. Let's go upstairs in front of the mirror and I will show you what I'm wearing. Still have to do my hair, but I thought I'd quickly just show you what I'm wearing because otherwise I always run out of time. But this is an old, I think, Arquette jumper, which I've cinched in with a templey belt. It's very cute. It has these little studs all around it and it's kind of like a wraparound twice around the waist belt. This is the skirt, which I haven't worn. Don't know why, I never wore it, but this is from Marnie and it's one of these asymmetric kind of like almost jagged edge hem skirts. So I think that would be quite nice for today. I'm wearing the cowboy inspired ankle boots, which if I do that you can see them a bit better. And I'm taking this big old slouchy bag which will fit everything I want in there. I've broken the shoulder strap on here, so I'm just going to have to wear it over my hands, but it's an old bag from Liberties and I love it. Really lightweight as well, so it doesn't matter what you put in there, it's never going to be heavy. Right, I go and do my hair. Well, I'm actually ready early for once, which doesn't happen often. So although this is a brunch, apparently, I think I've got time for a quick coffee, especially as I recently I made the decision not to buy any more Nespresso for a while because I just realised kind of how expensive it turns out. And then I was out shopping with my daughter and we were at the Nespresso shop, like they have a concession in the mall that's near us. And so I bought a couple of boxes as a little treat, so I'm going to have one of those. My favourite is this one. I think it's called Golden Caramel. I have the Virtuo, as you know, so I'm going to have one of those. Just waiting for the coffee machine to warm up. As you can see, I've not really done anything with my hair because it does need a wash, but I didn't wash it yesterday. No, I didn't have time this morning, so I just had to make the most of it. But thankfully, I did have a cut last week, which you will have seen, and also had a toner put through it. So if it looks a bit darker, it's because I've had a toner put through the hair. So it's kind of brought back the condition. I've had about 3 inches cut off. So it's just in better condition. So even though it does need a wash, I think we can make it work for this event. I'm probably going to get caught in the rain anyway, and then it won't really matter what I did to it because I'll just look like a drowned rat. Love that noise. Can you hear that noise of the Nespresso machine? Love it. It's like my morning routine is back with me again. Change, guys. I rushed back from Jones because I need to take my son to try and get his computer fixed. It's just not working. This is the thing with Apple. It's apps. I love Apple products, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I have an iPhone, I have a desktop, I have a MacBook Pro, I even have a MacBook Air. I don't have an iPad, but my husband and my kids have iPads. So I love Apple. I find it the easiest system to use, and I will stick with Apple. But I do find that their products kind of die really quickly, like way too quickly for the price they are. It's a bit like Dyson, actually, in terms of their vacuum cleaners, not the hairdryer. The vacuum cleaners, I've been through Dyson, maybe 3 of the big ones, you know, the big, like, family-sized ones. But I've also been through 2 or 3 of the handheld, you know, the cordless ones. And I will never buy a Dyson Hoover again. Vacuum cleaner. I'll never do that again. Now I use Shark, because I have a Shark and I have a Henry for the kind of the main big cleaning, and then the cordless is a Shark, because I just find that they go obsolete so quickly. Anyway, we've got a local place that will have a look at your tech, like your, I don't know if they do phones, definitely do laptops. I've had my MacBook Pro overhauled there. I've had my MacBook Air overhauled there as well. And it's kind of like, it's going to be the last resort before, if we can't get it fixed, we'll have to buy him a new laptop, which is an expense that we weren't planning right now because they are so expensive. So I'm just sitting in the car. Hopefully he can get it sorted without me having to go into the store with him. So I thought I would just catch you up. That was such a nice event at Jones. They, as I said before, they hadn't invited me themselves. I was a +1 for Patsy, who hopefully I'll have videoed. I'm not sure. I definitely got her in a story for Instagram. But they had the spring summer collection, and I think it's called the Sweet Escape. Some really beautiful designs, and they're all so comfy. They've got a little bit of padding under the ball of the foot, which is what you want. Really thoughtful heel heights and heel shapes. I've got my eye on about 2 or 3 pairs of these summer shoes. Some really lovely espadrilles as well. I'll try and insert some clips while I'm talking so you can see. And they were such a nice team. Such a nice team. I met the head of brand development, and I just happened to be seated opposite him, so we had the best chat ever. It was so good. I met the woman who is a buyer for women's shoes. Such a nice woman as well. I mean, I think it makes a difference. Maybe it makes a difference that they're not all from London, because Jones is based up in York. Not that, you know, not that that should make a difference, but, you know, sometimes it does. I'm probably going to hack a few people off by saying that. I am a Londoner, so I include myself in that slight, don't worry. So yeah, just sitting in the car waiting for my son to come back. I don't think I'm going to have lunch today because the brunch was so good and I decided to have everything. I had all the things that I normally wouldn't eat. I just had a little bit of everything. Missed out on the eggs. They got finished before I could get to them. And yeah, I'm feeling really full. So I think I'm just going to have maybe a snack to keep me going till dinner. And I don't even have to cook dinner today because we made enough last night for tonight. And I gave full instructions to not eat that for lunch. Don't go into the fridge and take that out and have it for lunch today because I don't have the time to cook today. So I think I'm just going to make some stir-fried rice or something, and we've got meatloaf left over from last night. So today is going to be quite an easy day in terms of home duties, and it means I can get on with some work and get on with some studying because I'm so far behind on my menopause certification. I think I told you I've got 18 exams and I've only done 6. So I'm only a third of the way through and I really want to kind of get going with it. It's already coming up to the end. Oh, it is. It's the end of the first week of February. So I really need to knuckle down and get on with that. In fact, I should have brought it with me. I could have sat here in the car and started studying and made the most of this time while I'm sitting here. Hey ho. Instead of rambling, I'm going to catch up on work, upload some content to Instagram, and I will catch up with you guys after. I am back from the computer, guys. I'm going to have a quick snack and then get on with some work. But I don't have that long. In about 15 minutes, I need to go and do the school pickup. So this is what I'm having right now. Just having some Greek yogurt and some pumpkin seeds, and hopefully that will keep me going. And yeah, I've got to do some content creation. I've just been so bad, especially at storying the things that have come in. I've got some new skincare that's come in. I will show that to you properly here. I'm just going to put it on stories on Instagram, but I will show that to you afterwards. But right now I think I'm just going to sit here and eat my little snack. Then I have to go and do school run, do a little bit of cooking for dinner, and then I can settle down with the laptop. It's going to be a chilled evening because, like I said, my husband isn't here, so I can be on my laptop tonight and not feel guilty while the kids are doing their homework and other work and stuff like that. So it's going to be a chill day after a really busy day that we've had so far, so much running around. Oh, I am so tired. It is the end of the day. Well, I say that, it's only 7 o'clock, but I've come upstairs because I want to take off my makeup and do my skincare for the night. It's been a really lovely day though, and managed to fit in so much. So went to Jones, took my son for his computer, cooked dinner, have had dinner, had conversations with my husband on FaceTime. So everything's all good. He's in his chalet. They are set to ski tomorrow. It's going to be good. Although they have no snow. They have very little snow. I think they have to go really high up to get the snow. Whereas I think we're due snow here in the UK this week. So everything is upside down. Climate change has really affected. But anyway, I just came on here to say I'm so impressed today. My makeup has stayed on. This makeup went on at 9 o'clock this morning. It's 7 o'clock now. I'm going to come up close. Please ignore the hair. The hair is going to be washed tomorrow. I've like slicked it back. But if I come up close, hold on. My makeup has literally stayed on, all of it. Like the blusher, the bronzer, the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, all of it. I am so impressed. I'm going to go and write down exactly what I did for my makeup so that I can recreate it because, yeah, this is it. This is going to be my everyday makeup.
Oh, is that
Look who's come to see me. Where's his paw? No. Come here. Say hello to the vlog. Come on, my little fluff bucket.
not interested.
No. So cute. Okay. This is only day 3, I think. Day 3 or day 4. He's doing things. This is day 3 of my contact lenses, so I'm still kind of quite a newbie at this. I need to go and wash my hands thoroughly. I'm going to take off my lenses, then I can take off my makeup and do my skincare. I've just done my evening skincare, and I know I promised you that I would film it, and I will, but I just thought the light, you can see the light is so bad that I will film my evening skincare in the middle of the day. I'll do that. I'm not quite sure if I'll manage to do it in this video or it might be in the next one. In the last video, which you will have already seen, I did my morning skincare. Now I've got my evening skincare on and I am a glowy mess. I look like an oil slick, but that's because I put oil in my hair. Hold on. I'm going to take you over to the dressing table. If I put the light on. I mean, I haven't got my contacts in now, so I can't see if you can see what I can see, but basically I've got all my layers of toners and essence and serum, and I've actually put an oil over my night cream, just almost like slugging, I guess, but it isn't really because it's an oil, it's a facial oil. And now I'm going to go and chill under my blanket on the sofa and watch a bit of TV. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good, ooh, my voice. Good morning, my lovelies. I am sitting in the car. It is pouring with rain, and I'm going to make an admission here. I drove to the gym, and I couldn't get parking anywhere close to the gym, and the idea of walking in this pouring rain just put me off. So I'm now at Waitrose. I'm going to go and do the shop for the weekend. It's Thursday, so I'm going to get food for today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, kind of planned out what we're going to make. And then I'm going to do my workout at home, because actually, do you know what? I've got all the equipment that I need at home. I've got a Vaha, I've got a power plate, I've got all the weights and kettlebells that I could possibly need. So I'm going to do that. And if you can hear something in the background, I'm sitting in the car just listening to a brilliant program on Radio 4. It's all about hormones. I'll try and link it down below on BBC Sounds so that you can listen to it. But I don't want to get out of the car until the program is finished. So I'm going to carry on listening to this because I don't want to miss any more. And then I'll catch up with you later. I'm back from Waitrose and I'm going to work out at home. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I just wanted to show you how dark it is here. Well, it doesn't really tell you because the light meter or whatever it is on this camera is so good, but it is so dark. If I turn the camera around, you might be able to see. Okay, I don't know if that gives you an idea, but it is so dark here. I think I'm going to do a power plate workout because I was going to do legs and core today. So I'm going to stick to the routine, stick to my schedule, my kind of weekly training schedule, and I'm going to do power plate because I haven't used it for a while. We have it there and it just kind of looks really impressive and then doesn't get used. And we have a fan of the power plate because look who is down there. Always my little companion. Hello, sweetheart. You're going to have to move, please, because I'm going to be using this. I know you're going to run as soon as it starts moving and vibrating. Yeah, I'll see you after the workout. We have a Zoom call at 12 for a really exciting campaign that I'm hoping to get started on. It's coming to the light. And then it's going to be an industrious day, I hope. An industrious day. I might go and put some oil in my hair so that I can wash it later but have given it a treatment. Although I know I've got some new hair products winging their way to me from Nez Hassan, and I think I'm getting a hair oil in that little collection of products. So maybe I'll wait for that to arrive. I don't know when it's arriving. Sorry, I'm rambling. Workout is done. Oh my goodness. Like even 5 minutes on that power plate, which you can see right there behind me, is exhausting. So I did a 20-minute workout, which I don't even know what that equates to, but I was seriously out of breath. My heart rate was up. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know why I don't use it more often. I think when it's there, I don't use it as much as I should. When I was at a previous gym, they had like a whole load of power plates, the big size, you know, the proper gym size. and I used to use it regularly, but I don't know. You know, when you have something, you kind of think, oh, I'll do it later, and then you just don't get around to it. We have the small size. I don't know if you can see. We have the small size, which is kind of like the personal size, and it's enough for home. And it's not too bulky. It doesn't take up too much space. It fits nicely in the corner. It's actually in our everyday dining room, so I see it all the time. So you'd think I'd use it all the time. I don't. In fact, we have a boxing punch bag, floor standing punch bag thing as well. I don't know why I'm doing that. And I haven't just realized I haven't used that for a long time as well. So I think I need to get back into using all the equipment that I have at home. I mean, I'm not going to stop going to the gym because I enjoy it and I find it incredibly motivating. I like having that routine. I drop my child to school and then I go to the gym, and that is my morning routine, and I love it. But there's no reason not to kind of keep it going during the day with all these little, well, not little, right? But with all this equipment that I have at home, there's no excuse. So yeah, that's something new to put into a daily routine. But I'm just about to go into my Zoom call now, and I'm very excited for this because it's for an upcoming campaign that I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be working on. So we're going to talk through some of the requirements and the terms and the content and the brief and all that. I'm sorry that I've not really filmed for a few days, but the pain in my shoulder just got worse and worse, and I just couldn't focus or concentrate on anything at all. So last night I managed to get myself like a last minute emergency appointment with someone who fixed my shoulder last time. He confirmed that what the things that I thought I had done was exactly what I've done. So I've torn my rotator cuff muscle and sprained the muscle that goes in from the shoulder into the pecs, into the chest, and it's really painful. It is as painful as it sounds. I had some acupuncture, and then he put some electric current through the needles as well, just to help the recovery process, and quite a lot of manipulation with the fingers. I was quite in a lot of pain by the time I came home, and I don't think I slept very well because of it, so I've had a very poor night of sleep. So today, I'm just going to take it easy, chill, not kind of over push myself, and not allowed to do any upper body workout or just do anything that puts stress on that joint for at least 48 hours. And I have an appointment to go and see him again on Wednesday, but it's looking likely that I'm going to have at least 3, if not 4 appointments to try and get to the bottom of this. We didn't even start on the niggle that I've got in my knee, because this was just much more pressing. Pun. But after we've got my shoulder, rotator cuff and all of that sorted, which will take some time, then we're going to focus on my knee and see if we can get that into pain-free. But this is what happens when you start going back to the gym, and it's just normal. I mean, it's not going to put me off. It just means that I'm going to focus on lower body and cardio, but nothing that exercises the whole shoulder pec area. So that means no shoulder exercises, no biceps, no tricep, because all of that obviously puts tension on those muscles and those tendons, and that's okay. It's all right. We'll get through it. But this morning I had to go to the pharmacy to pick up some medication for my daughter. Normally I'd just drive there, but I thought I'll use it as an excuse to walk. So it's about a half-hour walk there and back. It's really nothing. It probably would have taken me just as much time to drive there and look for parking, pay for parking, and all of that. So at least I feel like I've done something. I've got some fresh air. Can't say it's blue skies. There's a tiny chink of blue sky, but it's very grey here in London, and it's threatening to rain any minute. So I thought I'd nip out quickly before the forecast said the rain is going to come. I hope you can hear me because there's so much traffic going past, but you know, when I'm walking is when I'm talking, which, yeah, either I'm talking to friends on the phone or I'm just walking. So I thought I would have a little catch up with you guys. I've got some beautiful packages of new skincare and other beauty stuff to open up, which I was planning to put on Instagram stories, but I think I'll show you when I get back, because especially one of them, it would be really remiss of me to not show you this one. As you know, I've been a long time, I think it's called friend of Stories Parfum, because I wear Stories #1 all the time. It's like my signature fragrance. So they sent me a lovely package ahead of Valentine's Day. So I'm definitely going to show you that, and then a few other bits. And some new Korean skincare that I've got. The main order that I did hasn't arrived yet, but I've got 4 products that have kind of swapped into my skincare routine, and I love them. So I'll show you those as well. Okay, I need to concentrate now. There's lots of people walking past me, and it actually feels quite embarrassing because I'm so not used to doing it. So I'm going to catch up with you once I'm home. Oh my goodness, I got back just in time. Look at that rain. Can you see that rain? Let's see if I zoom in. Yeah, you can see that is pelting it down. That was good timing indeed. And I really want to open this from Stories Parfum, but it's so dark. I'm going to have to get some lighting on. Look who's sitting here, waiting for all the love. Hello, my little gorgeous. I think he just wants to sleep, if I'm really honest. Okay, let's get into this box. I know I look like a grease ball, and that is because I put oil in my hair. And that is because my husband's coming home from a trip today, so I thought I'd make him one of his favourite meals, and it is going to be a lot of frying. So I thought I might as well, I'm going to obviously shower afterwards. I don't want to smell of the cooking afterwards. So I thought I will put oil in my hair because I'm going to shower anyway, and I will cook now before I shower. And I thought I'd just quickly switch on the camera to show you what I'm making. It's like a yogurt-based curry. It's actually called curry, but not how English people think of curry. And I've got in here some of the spices and some besan, which is gram flour. And I've just boiled the kettle because I need warm water for this. And I'm just mixing that up. I wish you could smell what the kitchen smells like right now. It's incredible. I've just toasted some cumin seeds, and that has just literally filled the kitchen with this beautiful smell. So I've toasted those, and I'm going to grind them up and add that into the mixture. Sorry, my daughter came in, and you know how she is about being on the vlog. Anyway, I've mixed it up now. Those cumin seeds, what I do, they're slightly toasted in a dry frying pan. I kind of grind them with my hands. So now my hands are feeling a little bit sensitive, but it's worth it, I promise you. So I'm going to let that sit now for half an hour while I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Yeah. And then I'm going to get frying. And then I've done an order to come because I've got no yogurt, and to make the actual curry part of it, you need to use yogurt. And I finished the last of the yogurt yesterday. So that I will cook later, and I'll try to remember to film that for you. While I'm waiting for that, for the half hour, I've got to do a bit of washing up basically, because the pan I need was soaking overnight. You know how it is. So I need to wash that so I can use that to fry the pakoras. That's what I'm making right now. But I just wanted to show you this. I got this yesterday, and I'm so excited to get this because it's been something I've been wanting to get for ages. I've been through 2 of these stick blenders over the last, 20 years. And I bought a third one, and I bought it all singing and dancing. I think it was a Smeg one, and it came with all the different, the different blenders and the different, everything. I can't find it. Like, the box is still there with all the other bits, which I've never used and don't really need to use because I have other gadgets. But the actual stick blender has gone. And I don't know where it is. I don't know if someone threw it out, or I don't know. And I keep wanting to buy a new one. And of course, I want to go and get whatever is considered the best one, and I'm looking at the KitchenAid one and a couple of others, and it's like £100, £115, and I can't bring myself to spend that much on just a stick blender. And then I was having a coffee with a friend 2 or 3 days ago, and she's like, why are you spending so much? Because they all break anyway at some point. Just get the cheapy one for like 15 quid off Amazon, which is what she did. So as soon as I got back from the coffee with her, I was on Amazon and I picked this one up. It's $12.99 and it arrived the next day. And I'm very excited to use this. I've just found a whole load of carrots that are in the fridge. Definitely need to be used up in the next few days. So I think I'm going to make some carrot soup and use my new stick blender, and I can't tell you how excited it is making me feel. Used to be Louboutins that would make me excited. Now it is a stick blender. And I have to tell you that all that whisking really hasn't done my shoulder any favors. Whisking and also washing that pan, it's really not done me any favors at all. But I've got 10 minutes before I have to start frying the pakoras, so I think I'm going to sit down and give myself a little bit of a rest. Let's open up these blinds. My kids get up and they never open the blinds. It's like we're still in a sleepy house. I think I heard the kids getting up. One of them's been up since I've been up, but the other one, you know what it's like. Okay, I need 2 hands to do this. Wow, that was quick. Looks like my food delivery has arrived. I actually got my daughter to do it, so there's going to be some bits and pieces that I know she'll have added in just for fun. I've got walnuts. Yep. Pita bread, that was not on the list. Oh, 2 lots of walnuts. Milk, we seem to be going through milk at a crazy rate at the moment. 2 milks. 2 butters. 1 butter. Hummus, yep, she is on fire with what she wants to get. She's got Nutella. She's got falafel for her lunch. She's hilarious. All right, onions, I need one of those to make the dinner. Plain flour, that is fine. I know that was on the shopping list. Also need this Greek yogurt, or yogurt basically, to make the curry. And to be honest, this is where the hard work is. It's frying all the little pakoras that go into the curry. The curry itself is super, super easy to make. So I've had this now sitting for half an hour. I think I need to thin it down a little bit. What we'll see. I'm going to make one, taste it, because obviously you need to know if the taste is good. And then season it again if I need to. And basically it's just like making little dumplings. You just take a spoon of it, put it into the hot oil, and it just kind of just blows up into these lovely little, just comfort food, little pakoras, but not pakoras like you buy in the shops that have got like onion or potato or anything like that. Not like an onion bhaji or anything like that. This has got no vegetables in it. It's just the mixture itself. I'll show you when I've got one ready, once the oil is hot. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to film though, because I think my son is surfacing, and I think once he comes down, he doesn't want to be in the vlog, and then it's hard if he's in the background. So fingers crossed we can get this started before he gets downstairs. Okay, I had to stop filming for a bit because my son came downstairs and, you know, he doesn't want to be in the vlogs. So I've completely finished frying all of those, and now I'm making the actual curry. So let me show you. So in here I've got gram flour, turmeric powder, and 1 onion sliced up. I'm just kind of dry roasting this. There's no oil in here at all. And these are all the pakoras that everyone is wanting to eat now, and I don't want them to touch them until I make food, but everyone wants to eat these now. They are so good. And that noise that you can hear is the kettle boiling, so you need hot water ready to go. It's been forever since I cooked this. I cannot remember. I think it's over a year ago since I cooked this, so I'm hoping that I remember how to make it properly. And you can smell the gram flour as it's cooking, so you kind of know when it's ready. It's kind of like toasting it, basically. Next ingredient that goes in is yogurt. So once this is nicely toasted, I'm going to put in the yogurt, and I need a whisk. So you want to be careful not to burn the gram flour. Just, you kind of want to see it catching a little bit of colour. I'm using Greek style yogurt, so it's nice and thick. Switch to a whisk. If you are vegan or vegetarian, which we're not, but if you are vegan or vegetarian, this is a really good dish to make. And it's so easy. Let me show you what this looks like. And I put it on a really low heat just so that I can mix it up without anything getting burnt. guys, I am just editing this video so that I can put it up, and I've realised that there's lots of bits that I haven't completed. Like, I didn't manage to finish showing you the cooking, but that's because the kids came in and it was just impossible to show it to you with them around. And I haven't shown you the beauty stuff that I was talking about, but I can fix the beauty stuff now. I'm afraid I can't show you the food because it's all finished. But if you're interested, just leave me a comment and I'll put the full recipe, or I'll send you the full recipe of how to make it. Yeah, if you're interested in it, let me know and I will do that. But let's just open up these beauty products that I wanted to show you. Some of them I've already started using, to be fair, because I couldn't wait. But I just want to at least finish one thing in this video, and I'm so sorry. And it's half term now. We're just into, I think, day 2 of half term. So hopefully it's not going to be like that for the next video. I've actually got 2 big boxes to show you. One I'll open up now, which is the stories one to show you. But I have got a really lovely delivery of Alaya. But I think this video is going to be too long, so I'll open that up in the next one. So please come back for that. But now let's get into what I want to show you to finish up this video. But I've just come up and look, oh, he's just coming out. He has this little bed. My son puts him in that little bed and he goes and sleeps on it. But now we're back to sleeping on the bed again. Am I disturbing you? Yeah. You can go back to sleep, don't worry, I've got stuff to do. And it doesn't involve you. Okay? So let's get into this box. It is a body wand. It's to try and scrape out all the last little bits. It's like a little spatula to mix, stir things up and scrape them out. And I also have, if this is my favourite, absolute favourite. I've been through 2 huge bottles of this, and I think this might be the full size of the Stories No. 1 parfum. Yes, I've talked about this so many times, not just the actual scent itself, but the sustainability aspect, the recycling that they do. These special bottle tops are so beautiful. They're heavy. By the way, I'm using this new little gadget I got so that I can do things hands-free. What do we think? Oh, wow. This is a top-up of the candles. I have the trio of the candles. So we have another trio of candles. This is Stories No. 1. I have never seen this before. This is Stories No. 1 hand and body lotion. I've never seen this packaging before. This must be new, or it's new to me. I haven't seen it before. Beautifully scented. It goes so well with your perfume. A bit like a tombola, like a lucky dip. I'm guessing this is going to be the hand and body wash. This is also in Stories No. 1. So you can really layer your fragrance. You wash with the hand and body wash. You use the lotion, and then you go in with your perfume. Don't know what else we have here. Could it be a little handbag sized one? Yes, it's a little handbag sized one. I have one of these. Let me show you. So I've just taken this out of my handbag. This is what I carry around with me. And now we have a top up. The perfect if you wanted a Valentine's gift to yourself, or if you were gifting somebody else. But why not just gift yourself? So beautiful. And actually I do have a discount code for Stories, so I will make sure to put that on screen and down below. This is not sponsored, but why should you not take advantage of the discount code? Because when I buy, I use my discount code. So you'll see that here on screen, and I'll also put it down in the description box. This is the hair oil that I was talking about, I think, earlier in the video. And I think it's easier if I just put you down there. Lovely packaging. This is the Oil Hair Mask by Nez Hassan. And it's not one of those scented ones, you know, that makes your hair smell lovely. This is a treatment hair oil, which you can use also when you're styling, after styling, but mostly I'm going to be using this as a hair treatment in the scalp. And I also got some bits in from Pixie, which I've already started using, but I put them back in the box just so that I could unbox them with you. This is a beautiful primer. I'm wearing it right now under my foundation. It gives a beautiful glowy golden undertone to your skin. This is the most gorgeous loose powder. It's their H2O Skin Veil. I'm going to use it now actually so that you can see the difference it makes. So you could use this with a powder puff, but I'm going to use it with a brush just to set my concealer, which I haven't done yet. and it literally gives the most airbrushed finish. It makes your face look like you've got a filter on. I'm just going to put it under one eye, see if you can see the difference. And you know me, I like a glowy look, but I do like to set under my eyes. If I do that, can you see the difference between that one and that one? It's like putting a filter without having to use a filter. Like if you've got enlarged pores here, that kind of thing, it just magics them away. It's incredible. And it's completely transparent, so it's not adding any colour and it's not changing the colour. It's just a filter. I'm blown away by what this is doing to my skin. I look like I have an Instagram filter on. It's incredible. And there's also a face setting mist, which is great because I don't have one and I keep stealing my daughter's one. I would say this is not a mist, it is a spray. It's not one of those fine mists, and I could do with it being a slightly finer mist, but it leaves a lovely glowy look to your complexion. Other than that, oh, I want to show you the 4 products that I've introduced into my skincare routine. They are Korean skincare products. Like I said, the big order that I did just hasn't arrived yet. I don't know when it's coming. Who knows? But these are the 4 that I have already put into my skincare routine. So there are 2 different brands here. One, which I'm thinking you probably will have heard of, is COSRX. It's one of the more well-known ones. And this is their Cica toner. It's got centella in it, which means that it's, whenever you see the word Cica or centella, you know it's going to be really soothing, really calming. So this is a toner that I'm using in my routine. And I'm also using their Cica cleanser. This is a water-based cleanser. So I use this as my second cleanse after I've used like an oil or balm to remove makeup, SPF, that kind of thing. It just rinses off really, oh, got cat hair on it. It rinses off really easily and doesn't leave any residue on your skin at all, so you can go straight in with all your toners. And then a new moisturizer. This is from Some By Me. This was sent to me and I love it. It's really, really lightweight. It's their beta panthenol moisturizer. Very, very lightweight, but very nourishing and leaves a lovely glowy look to the skin after you've put it on over all your other skincare products. And last up, and then we're done, is the Some By Me SPF. This is their, you can tell I haven't got my contacts on today, their AirFit Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. Again, another really lightweight product. So even if you've got loads of toners and serums and essences, you can use this over the top. I'm going to put it on over that moisturizer. And it's really lightweight. It just feels like you're using another moisturizer, and there's no white cast on the skin at all, which is really important to me, obviously, with brown skin. And it sits really well on the skin. Great under makeup as well. It doesn't pill, which is so important. Those were a few of the things I just wanted to show you. I'm pretty sure there was something else. That's going to be it for now. But definitely come back next week because I'm going to open up that huge box of Alaya goodies. And I hope you have a really good week, and I will see you guys next time. If you're not subscribed, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. If you like this video, please do hit the thumbs up. Just it lets me know if you like the video or not. And if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It would really, really help me out. And I will see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.